to be pleased with your performance on the weekend?
Yeah, it was pleasing. Yeah, still obviously a few areas to improve on and whatnot, but yeah, a little bit disappointing to get done by 7 points or whatever it was. But the team played pretty well, so hopefully we can take that into this weekend against the Doggies and yeah, start off like on the weekend.
So did it get hard fronting up again the next week when you know you're doing well, doing all the things that the coach wants you to do, but just not getting the end result?
Yeah, a little bit, but I mean the positive thing is we've been in most games, which has been a pleasing thing. So it's just about fine-tuning those areas late in games or whatnot. So we're in games, which is pleasing. We just got to work out how to finish them off, how we're going to play, composure, that sort of stuff, to get us to 4 points. But it's definitely not far away, and the boys are still upbeat, which is good to see. So yeah, we're going to go down there and attack the Doggies this week, that's for sure.
Have you identified much from looking back at the matches, late in matches, that you've done wrong, things that you can improve?
Yeah, definitely. We review every game, so yeah, after every game we review the whole game pretty much, just not the last quarter or the last 10 minutes. So yeah, we're definitely working on it and that sort of thing. So, but as I said, the positive is we are in games and we are competitive at the moment, which is good. So hopefully we can take that into this week.
Has there been anything mentioned about getting off to the right kind of start? You're finishing games, you know, against Melbourne, came from a fair way back and levelled it up and almost had a chance to win it. What's the discussion around the start of games?
Yeah, that's been a bit of a focus the last couple of weeks, our first quarters. So, yeah, which our last couple of first quarters have actually been pretty good. So we focused on that and we feel like that's working, what we're doing. So we'll just keep that going and we find if we can be in the game at quarter time or be in front, it's going to go a long way to us winning the games, yeah.
You were around a couple of years ago when unfortunately the crowd were booing a little bit at the Gabba. This year though, on every game, I reckon they're getting louder and louder and louder. What does that do for you guys to know that, you know, no matter what size that crowd, they are up and about and they're right there with you?
Oh, it's massive. Our supporters are great. They've been fantastic this year, especially on the weekend against Collingwood. It was pretty loud out there. So yeah, they're fantastic, and it's great to get them here every weekend when we play a home game. So the win's not too far away. It's just it's important they hold on as much as we do, and we'll get the win for you soon. That's for sure.
What made the difference for you personally on the weekend? You've sort of been okay at the start of the year, but not being able to, you know, kick goals and impact that way like you had last year. But on the weekend, obviously that changed. What made the difference, do you think? Yeah,
sort of the last couple of weeks I've been trying to spend more of my time in the forward half, not get up the ground as much. So I've sort of changed my role a little bit there. So I find that's helped, getting to more contests in the forward 50 and that sort of thing. And yeah, luckily I was able to get on the end of a couple on the weekend. So hopefully can help the team again that way this weekend. But yeah, it's good to get it.
What does it do for the team seeing Zorko play as well as he did on the weekend? He seems to be an infectious type of personality, and seeing him play well, does that do anything for you?
Oh, that's huge for the team. When he's up and about, we're usually definitely in games or going close to winning games. So he's a very important player for us, as we know, All-Australian, 3-time Ferris winner. But yeah, no, he's been fighting through a few tags and whatnot. It's just good to see him break through on the weekend, and obviously as players we need to help him as well. So it's just not him on his own, but so the more we can help him, the better he's going to be as well.
You expect him to have to step up in that sort of role this weekend, given he had a breakout game against Collingwood? The Dogs are likely to target him and try and shut him down.
Yeah, probably I would have thought. I reckon most teams put a fair bit of time into him. So yeah, it's just about helping him out. Whoever goes to him, if someone does, maybe get a bit of body on him, use him early, that sort of stuff. Because yeah, we need him up and about, that's for sure.
Does that take away from being able to focus on the other things that the team needs to do? Has that maybe had its impact on the side?
Oh, I don't think so. We're all in it together and we need to help each other. And the better Zorks is going, the better the team's going. So it's important that we help him out. And if it comes to this weekend and someone's following him around, we'll just make sure we help him out.
Big Stefan's he is physically huge, but his impact on games has been huge. You know, he's up. You know, he's 1 and 2 for you guys in clearances and contested possessions, and when they have a lot of conversations about best ruckman in the league, do you reckon he gets the credit he deserves in that conversation?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, he's definitely right up there. There's obviously a couple other ruckmen that are having pretty good years as well, but he's, for mine, definitely up there. A ruckman running around getting high 20s or sometimes 30 possessions a game is pretty impressive. And as you said, he's a big boy and he plays like it as well. So yeah, he's been fantastic. He's had a great start to the year, so hopefully he can keep that going.
Nat's suspension yesterday caused a little bit of outrage. As a smaller guy, do you think that your height and weight needs to sort of be taken into consideration when those big guys come at you?
Yeah, I think so. I was more so worried about my dream team, to tell you the truth. I've got him in that, so it's going to hurt. But yeah, it's a bit of a weird one. I don't know. He said he wasn't going to change anything. It's a hard one. I don't know how they judge it or anything. I'm not too into it, but yeah, I'm going to have to fill that ruck spot this weekend.
Does it leave you guys scratching your head a little bit? Obviously, the sling tackle came in to get rid of that because the double movement want to protect the head and players getting slammed. But sometimes in a contact sport, you're just going to get contact. And he just tackled him with momentum. Are you guys sometimes left scratching your head going, well, hang on, what can we do now? How are we supposed to tackle?
I suppose a little bit. I think the sling tackle rule is spot on because it's pretty dangerous. It's just a fine line between, I suppose, the contact. Nick Natanui's a pretty big boy, and yeah, I suppose they'll just have to have a look at it as they do. I don't really have too much to do with it, but he's copped the week, so yeah.
Do the coaches then sort of say, okay, well, we need to have a look at what we're doing and our technique? Does it filter back down that way, or you just go, we'll just cross our fingers that we're all doing the right thing?
Yeah, I mean, you're always going to go and try and tackle as hard as you can, and you just got to try and do it in the right way without trying to hurt your opponent above their neck, I suppose. But yeah, stiff for him, he's copped the week, but we're still going to go in pretty hard and try and tackle the right way. It's important, yeah.
Louis, one last question for us. Victorian Family Day on Sunday. What would it mean to see heaps of your Victorian supporters out at the Pullman and Macula?
Oh, it'd be great to see everyone there, which we do usually get a pretty good turnout. So I'm looking forward to it on Sunday, get around the kids and just give a little back and have a kick with the kids and see the families and whatnot. So yeah, try and get there as many people as you can, and we'll all be there.